Today we're going to try some new digestives. Usually I would buy these from Woolworths or Coles, but went to the ALDI the other day and I found these Belmont ones. It almost looks the same, but no, they are Belmont. You could easily mistake one for the other, but I guess that is the intention here. 300 grams, 300 grams. Value for money wise, you're pretty much getting the same thing, but how do these taste? Let's find out. So let's start off with the Belmont Standard Digestives. 1.5 stars. So ingredients, quite high on sodium, which is salt, 20 grams of fat, that's about normal for biscuits, and 16 grams of sugar. Just for convenience, I do have the original one here. So these are even higher in sodium, they're a little bit higher in fat, and about the same in sugar. Let's try this one first. Not bad. These are very dry, but the taste is quite good. So I think, to be fair, I'm gonna have to open that one, see how they compare. So that's the McVities, that's the Belmont. Size-wise, they're very similar. That one's just slightly bigger. Okay, let's try one of these. Pleasantly surprised, this one tastes better. So here's the McVities one. This one's extremely dry and it's very doughy. This one, this is the Belmont. This is also extremely dry, but has a bit more of a crunch to it. So much of a muchness, depending on what you prefer, but I think I prefer the taste of this one more so. Not much between them, but this one, considering it's got less salt in it as well, I think that's quite advantageous. This one gets the win. Up next, we have the milk chocolate version. So this is now 1 star. Let's have a look here. 259 milligrams of sodium, 29 grams of sugar, and 24 grams of fats. I'm going to have a quick comparison here. Okay, yep. So you can see these McVities ones definitely have more salt in them. It seems to have the same amount of sugar and slightly less fat, but there's really not much in between them. All right, let's give that one a go first. Again, pleasantly surprised. These are quite good. I can't fault these on taste. Definitely enjoy these. So, for completeness of information, I guess I will open that just to see how they compare. Okay, McVities and the Belmont. Belmont, slightly smaller yet again. Here comes a taste. Let's try the McVities. Okay, flavor-wise, really can't complain about these. There's very little in between these two. If I was to choose, I would still choose this one. It tastes just slightly better. I think the chocolate with this one definitely tastes better. So with this one, I don't like to give half a score, but because I've already given that one 8, this one will have to get 7.5. It's just not quite on the same level. I think this one is a bit dry. The dryness of this biscuit really does hurt it. I mean, if you're comparing them side by side, of course, but this as a standalone product is fine. Now, before we get to these final two, I'm just going to quickly check who's more honest with their labeling. We've got a scale here. It's now being zeroed. So let's weigh that one first. 306. So if you take the plastic wrapper out of the equation, that's very reasonable. You probably are getting 300 grams net. This one is also advertised as 300. Let's quickly weigh that. Oh, okay. 329. So you're probably getting an extra biscuit out of that. That's even more honest. While these ones are slightly bigger, overall, you're getting slightly less with that than you do with this. I do want to comment on how similar these two packages are. It's obviously done for a reason. When you go into ALDI supermarket, everything is instantly recognizable, even though it's their own sort of brand. And this is no different. I think this is obviously done on purpose, so you know exactly what it is you're buying, but it's not the original. Let's try this last one. Okay, taste of this one. Again, these are very dry, much more so than the McVities Digestives. So, have a quick look at the ingredients here. 305 milligrams of salt, sodium, sugars, 27 grams. Let's have a quick look at this one, 26 grams. Okay, there's really not much in between these. They're almost identical. This one actually slightly better in terms of ingredients. So let's crack that one open. Okay, another simple conclusion. Prefer that one more than that one. These Belmont ones are just very dry, so it kind of doesn't mix very well with the chocolate. Chocolate's very soft. That biscuit is just too dry. So overall, I think the balance of this one is a little bit better. In terms of ingredients, these two are the same. So I think our final summary table is going to be very interesting. Let's have a look at that. We're going to talk about value. When the McVities brand is at full price, they're expensive considering how much you're actually getting. So Belmont in this case offers a better value proposition. You can see the value score here. However, oftentimes the McVities Digestives will be on special and they'll usually be half price. So that's generally when I actually buy them, and then they offer equally good value as Belmont. So in terms of taste, we have McVities dark chocolate and milk chocolate on top, followed closely by the Belmont chocolate versions. And then, here's a surprise, the Belmont regular digestive is slightly better tasting to me than the original digestive. Here's our final conclusion, adjusted for purchase price. The Belmont biscuits are definitely a good alternative. When the regular digestives by McVities are not on special, why not try the Belmont ones? They're quite good. So that wraps up another video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you for the next one.